A New Zealand government minister will meet the boss of ANZ today, seeking assurances the bank is committed to regional New Zealand.
Live to New Zealand correspondent Jackson Williams now for a little bit more. Jackson, ANZ has warned it may have to review the size, nature and operations of its New Zealand arm. Why is this?
Well, the bank has threatened to take these steps if proposed controversial changes by the Reserve Bank of New Zealand are implemented. The Reserve Bank has put forward proposed new capital requirements that would see banks required to keep more capital in the country to withstand a 1 in 200-year financial crisis, to make the country's banking system safer. This would mean that banks would have to invest up to $20 billion more in capital over 5 years to comply with these proposed requirements. The banks, though, are pushing back against these proposals by the Reserve Bank of New Zealand. Today in Australia, a New Zealand Government Minister, Shane Jones, will meet with the ANZ boss, Shane Elliott. The minister says he's willing to listen to the concerns of the bank boss, even though the New Zealand Government has no control over the Reserve Bank. Minister Jones is also seeking reassurances that the bank is committed to regional New Zealand.
We have zero tolerance for the withdrawal of banking services from the regions. They're the most powerful bank in New Zealand, ANZ. Shane Elliott is a Kiwi.
Do you think he'll actually care?
Well, it's up to him, but if he mistakenly thinks that New Zealand First have no power as to what we might do to the Aussie banks in the future, he's sadly mistaken.
A final decision will be made by the Reserve Bank in November. If these proposals are implemented, it will have very big implications for the big four banks in Australia who dominate 85% of New Zealand's banking market. Laura, Peter.